fans, welcome back to the second half of tonight's Rwl Rage from Laredo, Texas. My name's Don Hickson, and joining me, Christy Ogilvie and Myron Schimmelman. The second half. Several significant title matchups on hand this evening, and definitely it's going to be an unmissable second half.
And Don, I am here for all of it. The Rage Ladies Tag titles defended by Les Femmes Fatales, and Superstar Billy Graham and Jesse Ventura defend the Legends TV Tag titles, and we'll see new World Heavyweight Champ American Supreme. In non-title singles action. Man, it's almost too much.
It almost does seem too much, Christy, but up next, we start off the second half with the Vandal brothers, Jay and Ace, set to go up against Strikeforce, Tito Santana and Rick Martel.
Our second half opening match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by MJ Ferrantino from Vandalsburg, Pennsylvania, at a combined weight of 666 pounds, Wanton Jay Vandal and Vicious Ace Vandal, the Vandal brothers.
Guys, when I tell you, MJ Ferrantino's pushing the Vandal brothers hard, he's pushing. Trust me, he's pushing. That's the result of this match right here with Strikeforce. Ferrantino, he runs his mouth around the locker room, puts out that he wants a big, significant number of tag team names for Jay and Ace to compete against. Well, Tito Santana and Rick Martel happened to be around when they heard it, and, well, here we are.
Jay and Ace have been killing it in their last several matches, and already both the Vandals and their handler Ferrantino are making noise about a tag team title shot, and they don't care if it's Wilcox and Hollywood are the Southern Gentlemen, or the originals, but this bunch right here is looking to make some waves in the tag team division.
Their opponents from Tocula, Mexico, and Montreal, Quebec, Canada, respectively, at a combined weight of 456 pounds, Tito Santana and Rick Martel, Strikeforce.
Fan favorites Tito Santana and Rick Martel putting the band back together as it were. Strikeforce, always a treat when Santana and Martel reunite for a tag team competition. Now in putting this match together, you gotta understand, Tito Santana and Rick Martel are 100% convinced, will swear it in court, they are going to beat the Vandal brothers. They got faith in their team. And they're great wrestlers, of course. Everybody knows, legendary wrestlers. They know they're gonna beat the Vandal brothers. So, I'm not gonna rain on their parade. Not keep going, please. Myron, as the case might be, Tito Santana and Rick Martel, completely well equipped to handle the likes of Wanton Jay and Vicious Ace Vandal.
Hey people, real quick before we get started, I wanted to thank Tito Santana and Rick Martel for signing this match with the Vandals. I put the word out for quality opponents for Jay and Ace, and to their credit, Strikeforce stepped up. Thank you both again. While the boys here, and I respect you, just the same, we hope you're ready. Prepare to get vandalized.
MJ Ferrantino taking a page out of the playbook of the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart here. Before this match gets started, it's going to be Ace Vandal and Tito Santana. As this one gets underway, Willie Johnson sounds the bell. Ace Vandal with a series of rights. Quick counter from Tito Santana. Ace Vandal with a one-arm slam. Takes Santana down, gathers him right back up. Santana whip to the Vandal brothers corner. Quick evasion Ole from Tito Santana. Into the far corner, another quick escape from Ace Vandal. Tries for the suplex, but countered by Tito Santana. Very nicely done. Tito Santana with a stomp to the arm of Ace Vandal. Ace gathers up. Santana's got him up. Whoa, backbreaker. Right across the back, drives a knee into the head Ace Vandal stepping out, and here comes Rick Martel, the model. Catches an elbow from Ace, a short forearm. Whip to the ropes, Rick Martel quickly countering. Into his own team's corner, but Ace Vandal quickly escaping therefrom. Up over the shoulders of Rick Martel, hung up over the top rope, down goes Ace Vandal. Martel counters with a kick from Ace Vandal. Jawbreaker from Martel. These two going back and forth. Again, Strike Force, very capable tag team. Here we go, look at this. Rick Martel with a rope-assisted suplex. And Ace Vandal. Ace gathered up again. Martel whips him into his team's corner. Ace Vandal once again escapes, draped over the middle rope. And Martel driving a knee into the back of Ace Vandal. A little bit of showboating here from the model. Ace Vandal out there on the apron. Counters. Makes his way back inside the ring. Martel whipped to the corner. Charging clothesline. Down goes Martel. Another jawbreaker from Rick Martel. And Wu tried for the double axe handle, but no dice. Martel whipped into the corner. Another charging clothesline across the back. And a quick tag. In comes Tito Santana. Running forearm. A running clothesline. Another running forearm. Tito Santana on the attack here. Rounds up. Ace Vandal whips him into his team's corner. Another charging clothesline. Very kinetic match this matchup so far. Up over the shoulder. And again, Ace Vandal catching a ride on that top rope. Oh, there it is. The flying elbow. And a quick give up from Tito Santana. And he is performing amazingly. A little cheap shot and here we go. It is a boot party. With both men line tagging, taking turns, putting the boots to their opponent. And Ace Vandal is definitely the guest of dishonor here. And here we go. Whipped into that basement dropkick. Ace Vandal barely able to find his way to his corner. Here's a cover from Rick Martel. 1, 2. Only a 2. Just a 2 count for Rick Martel. Ace Vandal lines up the arm. Snaps it. Turns Martel around quickly. Inverted Russian leg sweep face first. Into the canvas went Rick Martel. Ace Vandal indicating to the fans that he is A-OK. Martel gathered up by Ace. Whipped into the far corner here. Quick counter from Rick Martel and a cheap shot from Wanton J. Vandal. You just know it's hot to get in here. Head first into the turnbuckle. Quick counter from Rick Martel. Martel turns Ace Vandal around, whips him into his team's corner. Ace Vandal determined to stay out of Strike Force's corner at all costs here. Inverted DDT. Rick Martel doing everything he can to prevent Ace Vandal from making that tag. What a spinning fist right there. Martel drives a knee into the neck of Ace Vandal. Ace Vandal making his way back to his feet and out of nowhere, loose death press. Ace Vandal random knuckles on the head of the model. A flip over neck whip. And just like that, Rick Martel losing control of the situation here. A quick counter and a quick DDT from Rick Martel. Wanton J. Vandal desperate to get this tag as Tito Santana makes the tag as well. Both men new partners here. Tito Santana quickly taking down J. Vandal. Santana rounds him up. J. Vandal going for the ride here. Quickly counters Tito Santana. Short arm clothesline takes Santana down. Santana quickly back to his feet. Puts Jay into the corner. Jay evades. Santana whips to the Vandal's corner. He evades again. A whole bunch of aggressive action here. Snapmare from Santana. Oh, what an uppercut. Tito Santana. Well, countered with a headbutt from Wanton. Jay Vandal misses with the clothesline. Whoa! Michinoku driver from Tito Santana. Tito Santana in control of Wanton Jay Vandal at the moment. A sweep of the leg. Santana rounded up by Jay Vandal. Whip to the Vandal brothers corner. A cheap shot from Ace Vandal. As Jay Vandal gathers up Tito Santana. Head first into the buckle. Santana finds his way out of the danger zone here. Whip into the other corner. Goes Jay. Referee keeping Ace Vandal in control here. And a little double team action as Martel comes in and takes control of the match. Wanton Jay Vandal catches a knee to the back from Rick Martel. Rick Martel looking supremely confident. Here we go, center ring, possible submission. Wanton Jay Vandal fighting his way out. Down goes Martel. Rick Martel whips Jay Vandal out onto the apron, makes his way out. Here comes Tito Santana. Jay Vandal making his way back inside. Tito Santana quickly countered by Jay Vandal. Santana countering Jay Vandal. Jay Vandal gathering up Tito Santana. Head first into the turnbuckle. And here's the tag. Here comes Jay Vandal, and here comes the double team. Drop toe hold and an elbow across the back. Tito Santana. Whoa! Stunned him with that hard shot. Ace Vandal drives a knee into the back of Tito Santana. Ace quickly escapes the corner, takes down Rick Martel. Santana counters. Flying elbow again. There's the kip up. Whoa. Quickly back to his feet. But Ace Vandal pitched out to the floor by Tito Santana. As referee Willie Johnson initiates the count. Now Santana makes his way to the outside. Whoa! Slams the head of Ace Vandal down to the mat. Oh, and he's on the wrong side of town. Both Jay and Ace. Tito Santana could be in a whole bunch of trouble if he don't get out of there. Back inside the ring. To the relative safety thereat. Oh, whoa. Ace Vandal. Whoa. Spikes the DDT on Tito Santana. Santana again whipped to the Vandal brothers corner. And a little bit of reciprocal action here. As the Vandal brothers engage in a boot party of their own. Inviting Tito Santana to participate. Ace Vandal. Line tagged again. Oh, here we go. And there it is. The basement dropkick. The coup de grace that wraps that up. And what a bunch of punishment Tito Santana just received. Jay covers 1, 2. Oh, no. Only a 2. No, it's all out of control. Everybody's in the ring. Martel misses with the kick. Tito Santana. Jay Vandal. Ace Vandal breaking up the pin. Rounds up Santana. Ooh, back suplex. Ace Vandal makes his way up. Jay Vandal still laid out face down on the canvas. Rounded up by Tito Santana. There's a running clothesline. And there's another. Swing and a miss for Jay. And a kick that takes Jay Vandal down to the mat again. Flying elbow one more time. Maybe the third time's the charm. Santana covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no. Wanton Jay Vandal quickly countering, quickly back to his feet. Santana counters. Jay Vandal. Jay Vandal rounded up. Whip to Spike Force's corner, quickly escapes. Santana counters. This match absolutely chaotic up to this point. DDT. Santana planted into the mat by Jay Vandal. Wanton Jay Vandal Drags Santana towards his team's corner. Here he goes. He's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that is going to do it. Wanton J and Vicious Ace winning this matchup by pinfall.
Here's the time, 10 minutes and 57 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, the Vandal Brothers.
MJ Ferrantino loves to be right, and he's been getting all his calculations right with the Vandals for a while. Now, you can add this win over Strike Force to the scales, and those scales could tip towards a title match for the Vandals.
Very well put, Christy. And very well put, too. But hey, he's been right a lot. You're not kidding. Indeed. Wanton J Vandal and Vicious Ace Vandal certainly giving it back as good as they got. And Tito Santana and Rick Martel certainly no slouches. Performing admirably, but still not enough to go 2-on-2 against the Vandal Brothers. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with our next tag team matchup, and it's a tag team matchup for the Legends TV Tag title when we continue. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. That Legends TV Tag match will be later on, immediately following this one, with the Rage Ladies Tag Team Championships on the line, with Jet Williams and Goddess Mimi Emerson defending the titles against Sylvia Strong's team of Power and Beauty, Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon.
Jet and Mimi have held the titles 6 months now, and they know what they're up against tonight against Power and Beauty. That streak could very easily go bust right here in the next couple of minutes. Jeannie Parker says there's nothing to worry about, that Les Femmes got this under control, but this is one of Sylvia Strong's teams challenging for the belts, and I'm sure that's at the back of them. Minds of Les Femmes Fatal.
I'm sure it is. But again, we're talking about Jeannie Parker and Jet Williams and Mimi Emerson. They're all very together, they're very efficient, they work well, they've got a nice unorthodox style. This is going to be a really tough match to call. I ain't going to call a winner. I just don't dare. Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon with a mammoth-sized opportunity in this matchup, going up against Les Femmes Fatales for the Rage Women's Tag Team Championships. And they would certainly not look bad on Frankie and Marta. And you just know Sylvia's been training the hell out of these girls. Well, let's see if it pays off tonight. Well, there they are, the 3 most powerful women in the Rage Women's locker room. Dynamite Jeannie Parker, the Women's World Champ. Jet Williams and Mimi Emerson, the Rage Ladies Tag Team Champions. And together, the Femmes Fatales, the Ladies Tag Trio Champions. And Jeannie Parker, exceedingly proud of Jet Williams and Mimi Emerson.
It's like I said though, guys. Jet and Mimi have just got to be just a little concerned about Power and Beauty as challengers, given the Stronghold's track record of consistent wins. I know they're gonna fight with a purpose for sure, but I'm just wondering, is it gonna be enough? I know you aren't gonna call a winner, Myron, but I'm definitely in Les Femmes' corner tonight.
Well, I'm in their corner too. I'm just saying that, well, by the numbers, and we're talking about the Stronghold here, the odds aren't good for them tonight. It is what it is. But I'd love to see them win too. Indeed, and for sure, a great deal hanging in the balance for both teams, with the Rage Ladies Tag Team titles on the line.
This next match, scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit, is for the RWL Rage Ladies Tag Team Championships. The challengers, accompanied by Sylvia Strong, Frankie Picone, and Marta Gordon, Power and Beauty. Their opponents, accompanied by Dynamite Jeannie Parker, the reigning Rage Ladies Tag Team Championships Jet Williams, and Goddess Mimi Emerson, Les Femmes Fatales.
And you two know the score. They've been champions 6 months. Everybody expects them to fail. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. All right, it's going to be Frankie Pacone and Jet Williams beginning this Rage Ladies Tag Title matchup. As referee Walt Rothburn sounds the bell, both ladies come center ring. Frankie Pacone catches a kick to the midsection from Jet. Quickly taken down and into a submission almost immediately. Frankie Pacone turns it around, disengages Jet Williams, gets back to her feet, charges with a clothesline, takes down Jet. Fails to connect with whatever that was supposed to be. And Jet Williams, inverted suplex, very nicely done. Now Jet quickly taking herself up to the high red district, fails to connect with the leg drop. Kick to the midsection again, Frankie Pacone. In the danger zone here, head first into the turnbuckle. And here comes Goddess Mimi Emerson. Mimi with a hard shot. Frankie Pacone counters, clothesline, takes Mimi Emerson out to the floor. And Frankie Pacone, not satisfied, gonna go after Jet Williams as well. Jet counters. Frankie Pacone moves right in on Emerson, covers. There we go with a pin, one, but only a one. Mimi Emerson slowly getting back to her feet as Marta Gordon is tagged in. Marta Gordon moves in and look at this. Whoa! Beautifully done. And again, wheelbarrow hurricane ranas from Marta Gordon. A kick to the face for Mimi Emerson. Emerson gathered back to her feet. Quick takedown and an arm breaker. Marta Gordon coming out very aggressively here. Kick to the midsection from Mimi and a wicked kick to the head. Mimi quickly countered by Marta Gordon. Sylvia Strong with a whole lot riding on this matchup for her team. Mimi Emerson with a nice drop kick. Rope assisted. Mimi, hard forearm. Takes Marta Gordon down. Jet Williams tagged in into the early stages of this Rage Ladies Tag Team matchup. Jet Williams snaps the arm on Marta Gordon. Jet Williams rounds her up again. Marta Gordon being taken to the wrong side of town. And here's a tag as Mimi Emerson comes in. Double team from Les Femmes Fatales. Double shoulders to Marta Gordon as Mimi Emerson is countered. Quick, nice fireman's carry. Marta Gordon going after Jet Williams as well. Mimi Emerson whips Marta into the corner and a knee to the chest. Look at this. Mimi Emerson rebounds off the ropes on a face wash for Marta Gordon. Now, Mimi raining hard lefts on Marta Gordon. Now Power and Beauty losing the momentum they had in the early goings of this matchup as Jet Williams is tagged in. Marta Gordon still unresponsive. And into a heel hook stretch from Jet Williams. Dynamite Jeannie Parker, exceptionally proud of her team. They have been Rage Ladies Tag Team Champions for 6 months on. And they would sure like to keep that streak running. Jet Williams tags out. Here comes Mimi Emerson. Marta Gordon finally back to her feet. And whipped to the ropes. Mimi ducks under. Leapfrogs it. And a hard shot to the midsection of Marta Gordon. Marta Gordon counters with an elbow. Locks up Mimi Emerson. Winds her up. Another boot to the face of Mimi Emerson. Marta Gordon putting the boots to the hands and fingers of Mimi Emerson. Les Femmes Fatales beginning to lose the momentum they've had here. And here comes Frankie Pacone as Mimi rolls back in. Ducks the right. Oh, quickly taken down by Frankie Pacone into a leg lock submission. Jet Williams trying to make the assist, but Mimi gonna make it out on her own. Jet Williams being counted by the referee. Knee to the head of Frankie Picone. Picone on the outside. Whoa! Oh man! Over the top rope went Mimi Emerson, and tumbling down came Frankie Picone. Kick to the midsection from Frankie. Frankie catches a short clothesline from Goddess Mimi Emerson. Les Femmes Fatales also with a whole lot riding on this matchup. Mimi Emerson gets Frankie Picone back inside the ring. Here comes Mimi Emerson. Rolls her over, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Just a 2. Frankie Picone powering out. Rolls herself on the outside. Mimi Emerson decides to take a moment. Drum up a little bit of fan support here. Oh, Matt, whoa, what a nasty crash and burn for Mimi Emerson as Frankie Picone moves in to attack Jet Williams. Marta Gordon going after Mimi Emerson. Gets Mimi back inside the ring. Frankie Picone mocking Jet Williams. Mimi Emerson with a kick to the midsection of Frankie Picone slams her face down to the canvas. Mimi deftly leaping over Frankie Picone to tag in Jet Williams. Jet Williams going to work on the legs of Frankie Picone immediately. And again into that heel hook stretch. Frankie Picone might want to consider finding a way to get the tag Marta Gordon into this matchup. Again, Jet Williams leading into that heel hook stretch. Frankie Picone in agonies over here. Mimi Emerson tagged in as Frankie Picone finally makes it back to her feet. Mimi locks her up, whips her to the ropes. Whoa, misses with the kick. Frankie Picone gonna exploit the mistake. Tried for the chicken wing suplex, but no. Marta Gordon will wait trying to get the tag here. 1, 2, but whoa, Frankie Picone with her hand on the top rope. And that means, oh, look at this. Jet Williams tagged in. And we're going to have to start over. They're starting with a new partner. Whoa! Jumping neckbreaker from Jet Williams. And finally, Marta Gordon tagged in here. Frankie Picone with a well-deserved break. Marta Gordon quickly taken down by Jet Williams. Referee, 1, 2, and no. Marta Gordon forcing her way out from under that pin. Jet Williams rounds her up. Winds up the arm, stomps the shoulder. Jet Williams going to work on the legs of Marta Gordon as well. Look at this. Stretching the knees, the ligaments. Jet Williams going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and whoa! Les Femmes Fatales retaining the titles and wearing out Power and Beauty in the process.
Here's the time, 8 minutes and 4 seconds. Your winners and still, Rage Ladies Tag Team Champions, Les Femmes Fatales.
You see, Myron? I knew they could do it, and man, did they sure do it. Jet and Mimi were on point, did what they had to do. They bucked the odds and they're still the champs. I just knew Les Femmes weren't gonna let their fans down.
And you sound like one of their fans. Indeed, Jet Williams and Mimi Emerson prevailing over Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon of Power and Beauty of the Stronghold stable. And perhaps what might have been one of their toughest matches yet. And so their 6-month championship reign will continue. Just one more thing for the sexy soul sister of the squared circle to be proud of. Her Jet and Mimi, Les Femmes, amazing. Jet Williams, Mimi Emerson retaining the Rage Ladies Tag titles over Power and Beauty. When we return, the RWL Legends TV Tag titles at stake in the next matchup when we come back from the break. Yo, Clark, you cost me my championship run, you cost me my Triple Crown status, and I'm here to rip your head off.
Oh, hey, come on. Santos, are you for real, man?
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm playing with you, man. You beat me fair and square. I've always respected you, and we're good.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure.
Good deal. I always knew you were decent, even when you were working for too short. I'm glad you turned it around for yourself, man. And don't worry. If I'm still champ in a month, you'll have yourself a rematch coming.
Sounds good to me. Hey, listen, man, good luck with Zeus tonight.
Thanks!
Up next, the RWL Legends TV Tag Titles on the line. Jesse the Body Ventura and Superstar Billy Graham defending the titles against potential upset makers Jerry the King Lawler and Harley Race, the Two Kings, challenging for the Rage Legends TV Tag.
This one's definitely a big deal. Lawler and Race have been hanging back quietly up to now. But tonight hits different somehow, guys. Because they've been letting other teams do their thing, while the Two Kings have a stellar record they can point to and say, hey, what about us? And be taken very seriously by the match committee. That's pretty much how it went down, to hear Jerry Lawler tell it. Is that about how it went down to you, Myron?
Absolutely. We had a line of contenders around the block. And then Lawler and Race come in and they're like, hey, what about us exactly? And what could I do? Tell them no? I couldn't. Well, they are the two crown jewels in the Grand Wizard of Wrestling stable. Jesse the Body Ventura and Superstar Billy Graham, the Legends TV Tag Champions, and they're determined to remain TV Tag Champions after this one's all said and done. They have every confidence that they are going to be more than capable of handling Jerry Lawler and Harley Race. This one's hard to call. Both teams incredibly talented. It's just way too hard. I wouldn't even try.
This next match, scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, is for the RWL Legends Television Tag Team Championships. Introducing first the challengers, at a combined weight of 504 pounds, Jerry Lawler and Harley Race, the Two Kings. Their opponents, accompanied by the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, at a combined weight of 550 pounds, the reigning Legends Television Tag Champions, Superstar Billy Graham and Jesse the Body Ventura.
No lies told here. There's a whole lot of fans here tonight who want to see the Two Kings take down the reigning champions. And I guess, yeah, I wouldn't mind that too much myself.
And so it is to be Jerry the King Lawler and Jesse the Body Ventura starting us off in this Legends TV Tag Title matchup. The bell sounds, here we go. Jesse Ventura, with a shoulder tackle, takes the King down and quickly tags in Superstar Billy Graham. The Grand Wizard of Wrestling, obviously, imparting some manner of strategy to Graham and Ventura. Jerry the King Lawler with a hard right takes Superstar down. The King with another hard right. Jerry Lawler making his way to the top rope. Superstar Graham laid out center ring, slowly making his way back to his feet. Jesse Ventura takes down Jerry the King Lawler just in the nick of time here. Lawler immediately laying into an abdominal stretch, going for a submission early on. Hip toss from Superstar Graham. And now into a blatant choke. He's got 5 seconds to break that. Superstar Graham retaliates with a hard right of his own. Winds it up for a leg breaker. Superstar Billy Graham trying to strangle the life out of Jerry the King Lawler. Here comes Jesse Ventura. Tagged in. Jerry Lawler catches a slam head first to the mat. Jesse Ventura doing a little bit of showboating in the process. Fails to connect. Jerry Lawler with a jab and a drop kick that fails to connect. A kick to the head of Jerry the King Lawler. Jesse Ventura with a surfboard stretch and a stomp. planting Jerry the King Lawler's face into the mat. And here comes Superstar Graham again. Running clothesline takes the King down. And look at this. Harley Race taken down as well by Superstar Billy Graham. Indicating to the fans that he is in charge at the present time. Locks up Jerry the King Lawler. Lawler counters with a kick. Counters with another kick. Tries for the DDT, but catches a short arm clothesline instead. Superstar covers, hooks the leg, 1, and just barely a 1. Superstar Graham gathers up Lawler, locks him up. Lawler head first into the turnbuckle goes the King, and here comes Jesse Ventura with a tag punch. A little bit of a double team there from the Grand Wizards team of Graham and Ventura. Kick to the midsection from Jerry Lawler. Jesse Ventura with a series of shots and a throat chop. Jerry Lawler counters with a hard right. The King gouging the eyes of Jesse the Bloody Ventura. Ventura counters with a knee to the midsection. Lawler whipped into the referee from behind, rear waistlock. Winds up the arm, sets him up, slams him right back down. Jesse Ventura making his way to the top rope. Jerry Lawler laid out. The King struggling to make his way to his partner and succeeds in doing so. Here comes Harley Race for the first time in this matchup as Superstar Graham is tagged in. A fresh change of partners here. Harley Race with a side suplex. Nicely executed. Handsome Harley Race delivers a series of shots. Superstar Graham whipped to the ropes and to the outside and out onto the floor. Might have cracked his head on the ring steps. Harley Race, Origin in charge at the moment. Going after Jesse Ventura as well. Superstar Graham quickly countered. Cheap shot from Jesse Ventura. The men tussle. Harley Race with a driving knee into the head of Superstar Graham. Armbreaker. And Harley Race again trying for Jesse Ventura, but no dice. Goes back after Superstar Graham. Graham whipped to the ropes. Tried for the spine buster, but didn't get it. Superstar Graham winds up the arm and shoulder. And whoa, what a slam. And into another armbreaker. A series of moves nicely parlayed by Superstar Billy Graham. A wicked kick stuns Harley Race. Kick to the midsection. Race takes him down with a shoulder tackle. Harley Race still in charge of the situation here. Into a Boston Crab. Possible submission. Superstar Graham powering his way out nicely. Graham moves in on Race, locks him up. Slams his head down to the mat. And a grind of the boots into the face as Jesse Ventura is tagged in and Harley Race makes his way out. Jerry the King Lawler perhaps getting involved here with Jesse the Body Ventura as Harley Race on the other side of the ring. Whoa! Ventura slammed face first into the floor. Harley Race goes behind on Ventura. Atomic drop. And Superstar Billy Graham nowhere to be found. Harley Race catches a knee to the midsection. Headlock takedown from Jesse Ventura. Ventura cranking on this headlock here as the referee counts. Harley Race makes his way out. Jesse Ventura makes his way back inside. Harley Race back to his feet as Ventura continues to tussle with Jerry Lawler. Winds up getting hung up on the top rope. Harley Race setting it up. Drives the knee right into the head of Superstar Graham and busts him wide open. Ventura rounded up. Escorted to the top turbo. Oh man, head first into the buckle. Here comes Jerry Lawler on the tag. Tag team punch right there. Ventura countering quickly, and he is bleeding badly. Driving knee into the head of Jerry Lawler. Ventura covers, hooks the leg, but Harley Race right there to break up the pin. Superstar Graham looking to get involved here in some manner as Ventura drives an elbow into King. Jerry Lawler in big trouble. Ventura going after Harley Race in any case. Driving hard shots into the back of Harley Race. Whoa! Drives both knees into the back. Jesse Ventura going berserk here. Whips Jerry Lawler to the ropes. Hip toss. Jesse Ventura trying to regain control of things here. With the Legends TV titles on the line, of course, Graham and Ventura are going to do anything they have to do to try and hang on to those belts. Jerry the King Lawler rounded up by Jesse Ventura. They lock it up. Lawler, head first into the buckle goes the King. And here comes Superstar Graham on the tag. And here's the double team whip to the ropes. Double back body drop, down goes King Lawler. Jerry the King Lawler struggling to make his way to his feet. Outside on the apron, Superstar Graham takes him down with a hard forearm. The King moves in, takes down Jesse Ventura, but is taken down by Superstar Graham. Jerry Lawler on the wrong side of town here. Superstar Graham going after Harley Race. Jerry the King Lawler playing to the crowd in the front row as Superstar Graham comes on out. Rear waistlock, has him up, slams him down, back suplex. Jerry the King Lawler in trouble. Jesse Ventura been motionless for about 20 seconds now. Hard right by Superstar Graham. Takes the King down. Jerry Lawler counters quickly. Back on his feet. Hard chop, hard right. And a chop across the chest from Jerry the King Lawler. The King of Memphis rolling Superstar Graham back into the ring. Here comes Lawler. Up into a bear hug goes Superstar Graham, right center ring. No ropes for Jerry the King Lawler. Here's Harley Race to break up the submission. Harley Race. He's got a hold of Jesse Ventura, and that's going to be bad. What a spear from the King on Superstar Graham as Jesse Ventura is suplexed by Harley Race. Hard lefts to the head of Superstar Graham from Jerry the King Lawler. The King in control of Superstar at the moment, determined to relieve these two of the Legends TV tag titles. Here comes Harley Race. Superstar Billy Graham is laid out to lunch. Harley Race decides what he's going to do here. Winds up going for the leg, drives a knee into the legs of Superstar Billy Graham. Harley Race catches a kick from the Superstar, back on his feet. Graham gonna make his way out. Here comes Jesse Ventura. And up into a bear hug goes Harley Race. Jesse Ventura relentless with this submission, but Harley Race delivering elbows to the side of the head, a double ear clap. He's free, and there's the clothesline that takes Jesse Ventura down in his own corner. Machine gun kicks from handsome Harley Race, and he is fired up. Harley Race going to work here on Jesse Ventura. Harley Race rounds him up, a couple of hard lefts, and whoa, what a shot. Ventura in bad shape here. Harley Race stalking Jesse Ventura. Sets him up. Fisherman with the bridge and a pin. 1, 2, but barely just a 2. Superstar Graham shown the door by Jerry the King Lawler. Harley Race rounds up Ventura. Jawbreaker from Jesse Ventura. Harley Race counters. Jerry the King Lawler working on Superstar Graham on the outside. Belly-to-belly suplex from Harley Race on Jesse Ventura. The King gouging the eyes of Superstar Graham. Harley Race making his way to the top rope here. Jesse Ventura laid out just about center ring. There's the elbow drop. Harley Race nails it. And look at this, he's going to go for it a second time. Jerry Lawler slams Graham into the barricades. Harley Race covers Jesse Ventura. 1, 2, 3, and I don't believe it, the two Kings are the new Legends TV Tag Champions.
Here's the time, 11 minutes and 14 seconds. Your winners and the new Legends Television Tag Team Champions, the two Kings.
Well, I guess it's been a long time coming. Jerry the King Lawler and Harley Race, their first tag team titles as a unit. The two kings putting the hurting on Jesse Ventura and superstar Billy Graham to become the new Legends TV Tag Champions. Not a bad day at the office for the two kings, huh?
Hell's bells, no. I'm happy for Lawler and Race. The boys have more than earned their stripes, and I guess a championship run was long overdue for these two. Glad it's finally happened for them.
The two kings, the new Legends TV Tag Champions, and they're certainly going to be wearing that one proudly. We'll be back with our main event with American Supreme Matt Clark when we return. Fans, we are wrapping up tonight's Supercard with a monumental World Heavyweight Championship title match between the Mexican monolith Warlord Santos and former World Heavyweight Champion American Supreme Matt Clark. Really working on the arms of the Mexican monolith. Back to his feet, hard right, spins Clark around, goes behind, German suplex, rounds him up again on a short arm clothesline for good measure. Santos covers, hooks the leg, 1, 2, Matt Clark somehow finding his way out, but this might be the beginning of the end here. Santos stalking him. Warlord Santos runs him up, top wrist lock, but Clark, with a couple of hard shots to the ribs, backs off Warlord Santos, locks him up again. Clark, classic wrestling takedown for the Mexican monolith. American Supreme rounds him up again. Look at this. Looks like he's setting up for a scoop. Look at this right here, a small package. Here's the count. 1, 2, 3. Shut up. Matt Clark is the new World Heavyweight Champion again.
The time, 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Your winner by pinfall and the new RWL World Heavyweight Champion, American Supreme Matt Clark.
Man, oh man alive. Listen to this place come totally in blue as American Supreme ends a 2-years-long quest to make it back to the top of the mountain, beating both the odds and the Mexican monolith to once again become World Heavyweight Champion for a 7th run.
Matt Clark just about shocked the world by snagging the World Heavyweight title for a 7th run with the belt after almost 3 years in the dumps. But American Supreme is back on the scene, back on top, and ready to go one-on-one tonight with the human wrecking machine, Zeus, in a non-title main event on Rage.
Tonight's Rage main event is a non-title match, scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Eric Bischoff, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 290 pounds, the human wrecking machine, Zeus.
Well, the new World Heavyweight Champion not starting off small here. Out against the human wrecking machine Zeus, accompanied of course by his pal Eric Bischoff, and Eazy-E would love to see Zeus rack up a win over the World Heavyweight Champion.
Zeus tends to do a lot better in tag team situations with the great Khali, so I don't know that he's gonna fare all that great in a single against American Supreme. Of course Zeus has got Eazy-E on his side, so don't be surprised if we catch a little second-hand sleazy behavior from Bischoff. It's probably the only way Zeus could snag a win over Clark.
His opponent, accompanied by Crystal Gabor, from Smithfield, North Carolina, weighing 265 pounds. He's one half of the RWL TV Tag Champions, and the reigning RWL World Heavyweight Champion, American Supreme, Matt Clark.
Well, clearly 7 is the lucky number of American Supreme Matt Clark, now a dual champion as one half of the Southern Gentleman and the reigning World Heavyweight Champion for a 7th time of asking. And it's crazy, everybody's real happy about it. Steve Groves, of course, the GM, he's thrilled because him and Matt Clark go way back. They go back 10, 12 years.
And after 3 years of practically living in exile as far as RWL was concerned, even had a try at being general manager about this time last year, and he absolutely hated it. But baby, take a look at Clark now. He and his cousin Rod Whitley, both dual champions, and both way popular with the fans. I hope this championship run is as good for American Supreme as his previous ones.
American Supreme with a tall order in his first non-title matchup as champion against the human wrecking machine Zeus. And here we go. Both men charge. Shoulder tackle takes Clark down. Zeus moving in almost immediately. Locks up. Counter kick by Matt Clark. American Supreme rounds up Zeus by the scruff of the neck, places him up against the ropes. And up and over and onto the floor goes American Supreme. Clark makes his way back inside. They lock up. Another kick to the midsection from American Supreme. And again, escorting Zeus towards the ropes. Matt Clark bouncing Zeus off the ropes with a series of hard forearms to the back. Down he goes. Matt Clark covers. One, and only a one. Zeus quickly powering out, getting that right shoulder up just in time. Clark rounds him up, winds up the arm, sets him down, and stomps on the shoulder. American Supreme Matt Clark stretching the human wrecking machine Zeus, much to the consternation of Eric Bischoff. Clark rounds him up again. Look at this. Zeus powerfully resisting the suplex. Clark counters with an elbow. And a belly-to-belly suplex. Matt Clark makes his way to the top. And here we go. Elbow across the chest for the human wrecking machine. Crystal Gabor standing by, watching her man do his thing. Here he goes. He charges, shoulder tackle, and out onto the floor goes the human wrecking machine. Clark makes his way to the outside. They lock up again. Zeus has him up and drops him head first into the apron. Referee Walt Rothberg continues the count. Count standing at 3 as Clark is rolled back inside the ring. The human wrecking machine makes a mistake, showboating outside on the apron. Matt Clark makes him pay for it, and he winds up out on the floor yet again. Zeus seeming to indicate that no harm has been done. Matt Clark going to go out there and correct the problem. Kick to the midsection. Zeus, with a series of hard shots, takes Clark down to the floor. Clark back on his feet. They lock up again. American Supreme right into the barricade. Zeus right there to pick up the pieces. He's got him by the throat, slams him down to the floor. And a choke for good measure. Look at this. Deadlift suplex from the human wrecking machine. Kick to the midsection. A series of lefts and rights and a choke slam halfway across town. Clark catches the knee to the midsection. Zeus pitches Clark into the barricade and right there with a running knee. American Supreme in trouble here as Zeus rolls him back inside the ring. Zeus taking himself all the way up to the top. Elbow across the back for American Supreme. Zeus rolls him over, goes for the cover. 1, 2. A near fall with Clark getting up the left shoulder. Clark with a series of rights quickly countered by Zeus. Kick to the midsection. And Zeus whips Clark to the ropes. Has him up, spine buster. One arm spine buster from Zeus. What power from the human wrecking machine. Zeus with a series of shots. He's got Clark by the throat. Takes him down. And again, choking Matt Clark. Zeus displaying significant confidence here. Clark back to his feet. Locks up. Knee to the midsection from Zeus. Clark counters with a kick. Quickly taking Zeus down. And look at this. Winding it up into a surfboard and a stomp to the back of the head for Zeus. Eric Bischoff distracting referee Walt Rothburn with that turnbuckle as Matt Clark has the pin, hooked the leg. He's counted to about 6 already if he had been there. Here he goes. 1, 2, and only a 2, and Matt Clark was definitely robbed of a victory right there. Hard right spins Zeus around. Clark's got him up. Zeus counter shifts his weight and takes Clark down. Running knee takes Clark down again. Zeus rounds him up. Got him by the throat, double choke lift, but Matt Clark gouges the eye of the human wrecking machine, goes behind Zeus, counters with an elbow, misses with the right, connects with a second one. He's got Clark up into a bear hug center ring. Referee Checking on Matt Clark carefully, but no, Matt Clark already trying to break out of the hole here, and succeeds in doing so. Zeus separated. Clothesline takes Clark. Clark takes him down. Clark follows it up with a couple of stomps. Zeus with a dragon screw. The human wrecking machine covers. 1, 2, and another near fall. Matt Clark using everything he had to get out of that pin. Sweeps the leg, takes Zeus down. American Supreme makes his way topside here. Zeus laid out center ring. Here we go. Elbow across the chest. Right into the heart of Zeus. Matt Clark covers. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. American Supreme Matt Clark defeats Zeus by pinfall.
Here's the time, 5 minutes and 38 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, American Supreme Matt Clark.
He's not off to a bad start at all, wrapping up Zeus in just a little over 5.5 minutes. I mean, who does that? Matt Clark is looking as focused as he did back in 2012, when he was a young United States champion, but he has definitely matured into a seasoned veteran after 12 years. Great win for El Supremo.
Hey, only a seasoned veteran could take out Zeus in 5.5 minutes. Gotta give Matt Clark his props. He's doing terrific. He's probably gonna have a great championship run. And folks, that is gonna do it for tonight's edition of RWL Rage. As always, we thank you for joining us, and we remind you to hit that notification bell so you'll be aware of every new RWL broadcast. Our next RWL telecast will be immediately following this edition of RWL Rage, when we return with RWL Snarl. For all of us here at RWL, I've been Don Hickson. Thank you, good night, and we'll see you next time at ringside. Good night, everybody.